Welcome back to another Final Fantasy 14 video. In this one, I'll be in Sastasha, which I did complete it, but didn't realize that it was not recording properly. Since it's my first time getting back to the game, it's been a little messy with OBS and whatnot. So I will be doing dungeons and completing the whole game up until 7.2 currently, the time of this video. Hopefully I get there. Hopefully I get the motivation to keep going. If I'm hoping I do get to go, but I will be doing most of the dungeons with trust or duty support or with players, depending on how I feel. Not all the time you're gonna want to be doing dungeons with people because it can be very annoying. Sometimes you just want to relax playing, but then they try to. Usually people like to speed run the dungeons. Sometimes I don't like to speed run the dungeons, so I will be going. I did do the video. I did do the dungeon with NPCs. Let's see how fast I can get people to join. If it doesn't get a quick queue, I will be doing with the trust. Doing it with the trust because I'm so used to Final Fantasy 11 NPC helpers. I say trust all the time. But duty support. If it's taking a long time, and it's taken a long time. I really don't have the patience right now because I think maybe it's because the first dungeon I'm actually queuing for. So it's going to be slow. Trust. Just duty support and trust. I think maybe you get to choose who you can bring to the dungeon. See, I've played the game, but after like Endwalker, I think that's where that came from, the trust. Rather than duty support. Both the same, it's just that trust, I think you're able to choose who you want to bring with you. No cutscene, just straight dungeon roll. You want to turn that on. And I did the dungeon with these duty support people. You got to take your time. You have to take your time. You can't go willy-nilly because for some reason yeah, like stop right here because the healer likes to take its time getting to you. So I'm not gonna try to get killed. But I will pull certain princess right there. Look at that. Look, it's all the way back there. Like, come on. There are achievements for each dungeon that you do. I will try to get the full achievement in this run. I'll not try, I will. Come on. I mean, if you're new to the game, you can take your time and get familiar how to pull. Usually when you get to a certain point and you're playing with people, you know, they want you to just run through. So I'm kind of, happy that they did implement the duty support situation because something you just want to relax gameplay, something you just don't want to be bothered. I just want to roll how you want to roll. So I'm kind of glad they did that. It's like you don't need to really kill those shade things, the fireballs. Unless of course you want junk chest drops. And it's nothing. It's just probably like potions or something that you don't need in this game. Maybe certain parts, but like fighting savages or something. I've never done a savage before. But I will take my time and pull because I do not want to die. But usually I would pull the whole thing all the way to the end. For some reason, only the Black Mage used this limit break. So that's the downside of using ability support if you want to speed through. That's if you want to speed through. For the sake of this dungeon, I'm just going to take my. I do not trust the trust. My ass. Yeah. I haven't died so far yet, but I'll probably end up dying a few times when I get to certain trials and stuff because a lot of the trials I forgot, and I probably would not be tanking for the most part. But again, if you don't know to do the trial, don't go as a healer, don't go as a tank. Go as a DPS, because DPS you can afford to tank. Not so much of a tank as a healer. Unless of course fight Savage, and can't afford to die now ninja any role. Let's give it a whirl, let's try the and fail. Good job. There is a note at the beginning of the dungeon where you can check and see which color it is. If I get it mad. Doesn't matter. The only downside with doing a dungeon with support, you don't get no coin. Of course it's free. The reason also with the tanks, at least in my opinion, warriors are more like preservation, while paladin does have some kind of self-preservation, but also party preservation. A lot of their um, abilities, cooldowns, are protecting itself and the group. And there's instances where I played and I was able to save a dungeon boss, meaning killing it with just a DPS in myself, because I was able to heal the DPS. I moved it. That's why I moved it wrong thing. Sometimes the cooldown doesn't get to it as soon as the regular run. What's that? Shield Ash. And I don't need those earrings because I have these bad boys. It's funny how I got this. It's so weird how I got this. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to get my ass in trouble. Grab all these guys. All that again. Even like the healer, free support, it will heal you. I'm waiting for a full dungeon. Not a full dungeon there. Oh, that's if I get attacked. But mapping out the dungeons to be deep. Yeah, I'm no big expert like some other YouTubers on this game, but I've played run Reborn so many times that I'm familiar with everything in it. Not so much. Heaven's Reborn, yes. Not Heaven's Reborn. What do you call it? Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Reborn. Here, go back here. Map this out. You don't need it. I don't think you need to go in there. Right? Back in the days, you used to get experience points. Experience points for this attack right here. I don't remember it being this wide. I mean, like area of effect this wide. I remember it being a little small. Maybe they increased it for a wider one. But yeah, there's no experience points. These things, there's no point in killing. Because that was a thing back in the days. You know, you'll ask the people if they want like a full XP for the dungeon. That way you clear more mobs, you get more XP. But now I guess kind of makes sense because not a lot of people. I think for time efficiency, they just do what you gotta do straight wherever you gotta go. Path, go to the boss, call it a day. Bring these two and reach. What is this guy? We got that top off the top part. This is not like a speed run or anything like that. This is the other one. I think I need to go to the hole. I think there's one up here, right? You see on the map. Yeah, you don't need to go in all the way in. There's a treasure chest in here. Kill himself over there. And if you're starting out brand new, you want to do the smith learning dungeons. You'll find a smith close to the new dungeons, the Sastasha, and your area, in your city state starting areas. I would recommend you finish it up so you can get some nice level 15 gear like that I am on here, depending on the class. 9 DPS. And it will carry all the way to like maybe level 25. And the way how you have certain servers that's giving you added XP, you definitely want to just get that and roll with that for until brave locks. These guys, come on. Let's get the keys. They run? When you run? Just run. They just walk fast. It's always good to use your stun as well. If you don't really need to like save for anything, just use it. That way you can save yourself from a few hits. Especially if you're Oh, I've only ever seen black mage use the limit break. See? As I mentioned that in this video, it did it. It changed. Okay, maybe it just hurt me. I don't know. There was another chest. See if I can get away. Again, you don't need to kill it. Need to kill these things. What is that? Dang. Okay, good. Only one. Got a range. That's another thing too. You know, when you're running with the trust, they attack one. You don't really do an AoE or definitely kills fast. Oh, you piece of trash. Motherfucker. What's this one? Great. Oops. Super great. I like this thing that they added, jog. It's nice. Trying to get the modern, add some modern quality of life. That's one thing that's lacking in Final Fantasy 11. It just, I guess it's so maybe they just don't want to upset, because nobody new plays that shit. This one's all the way up in the corner over here. Yeah, it's always some stupid ass update on 11. I'm not trying to knock on 11 or anything like that, but the way it is right now, that's just the way it is. No changes, no quiet life. Even like the UI is really bad. Like I tried to get into it, even on a private servers. A lot of things you have like you gotta have like third-party plugins. This here, they do a lot of nice updates to it. Like even this little small thing here, it saves a lot of time. Just running, well, walking. Okay, that's one achievement. What I've noticed about this dungeon with this boss with NPCs, you're definitely gonna have ads bubbling up here. It's not that big of a deal. I gotta change this. There's an option to skip the cutscenes after you completed it. You want to turn on some power, increase attack power. have to click those ripples back in the days. That they want to up. I'm gonna grab these. See, they focus on the ad. That's how they program. And that's it for this one. I'll continue the main story quest and get to the next dungeon and probably run it with the duty support. Because I can't really tell how long to get actual players. That's fast, that's quick. I mean, I'm not really into cut videos, edit videos, just to get the same results, end results. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next dungeon.